Alright everybody, we are hopping into a 200% level 10 links showcase here for the other free-to-play Trunks in this celebration. This is the STR Trunks. This is the Entrusted Will Trunks, whatever you want to call them. You know, STR Rage Trunks, although he doesn't have Rage in his name. Anyway, we've got him here at level 10 links. He has a much better link set than the other Trunks, which is the Int Trunks, the Domain Trunks. I do not have equips on this guy. I built him full dodge. I don't know that there's another build that you want to give him. I will not be investing skill orbs into this guy unless they give him his own, and he desperately needs them. You know, they gave the Int Trunks orbs, and that's cool. This guy needs them too, though. This guy's stats are not very good. We're gonna go over his kit here at the end, but just an important thing is he is a support unit for 7 turns, and then he gets 120. And then he has a chance. I'm sorry. He's a support type unit for 7 turns. He gets 120% defense on super attack, essentially, and then Entrusted Will category allies, if there's 4 or more, he gets a chance to guard. So I believe we have enough Entrusted Will characters here to get his passive activated. Now, we have support here. We have 50% support. This guy doesn't build up defense at all. Again, the only multiplicative buff that he gets is 120% when key is 9 or more. So, real quick, he's at 164, 950. This is what he'll be at post super attack. You guys, let me know if that's good or not. Even if he guards, let me know if that's good or not. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some orbs. Let's grab Trunks some orbs. Let me make sure I did easy A this guy, right? Like, yeah, he's level 140, super attack 15. All right, just making sure. No defense on super attack effect for some reason. Yeah, so let's see. Let's hope that maybe he spits out a really high number here. Mai hopefully will not just KO them. I don't think she will. Yeah, definitely she won't. She will double super here, though, because this is her second turn. So if she's one of the characters, right? If you do a super attack, she has like a chance to do another one or something. I don't remember exactly, but all right. So she'll be able to tank here at least is the important thing, right? You do 2 supers with her and she can tank. She gets her damage reduction. So yeah, this won't do any damage to us. Yeah, very nice. And now what's Trunks get up to here? 5.19 million attack set here. This is pretty much the best we're going to see him. And that's it. That's all he does, and he didn't guard. So if we were up against a big boss right here, we were dead. Like, I mean, that's all there is to this Trunks, right? I mean, I could end the video there. That's all he does. He is supporting. At the very least, he is giving us 2 key and 30% defense, you know, to all allies. That is something. He had a chance to guard there. I don't know. What am I supposed to say about this Trunks, man? I don't know. We'll be back in just a second. Alright, here we go. Another rotation of the STR Trunks. This time we have the Int Trunks here to be a nice little battery for him. Oh, we can throw this guy in slot 1. He'll take a little bit of damage if he gets super attack because he doesn't have any stacks up to this point, but that's fine. Again, we do have support from Mai. We have, I think, pretty much all 7 links activated. The only thing we're missing is Shattering the Limit, which we can't even get on this team, so 173k defense here with all of his links active, so we will take that. I assume he didn't have Prepared for Battle active last turn, that's why he was lower. Yeah, so there he is back at 164, 950. If we put him next to this Trunks, we get Prepared for Battle, which gets us an extra 5% defense. Now he's up to a whopping 173, 197, so whenever he super attacks, guess what, everybody? He's still just getting one shot, like, even if he's guarding. Like, you know, I don't know what you want me to say about that, but, you know, there we go. I mean, I guess I can't say that the Tech Trunks is much better, but he's going to build up pretty quickly here, so here we go. Let's hope that he's guarding in slot 2 here. Again, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say about this guy other than he seems really bad. You know, maybe if they give him some unique skill orbs, would that help him? What would his defense be if they gave him unique skill orbs? So let's say you can get him like a full 2,000 defense like you can the Int Trunks. So then his stat would be 10,459. So he has 10,459. You would multiply that by 5 for the leader skill buff. Multiply that by 1.05 for the Prepared for Battle link. And then let's say, how much does he have at the start of turn? He gets 150. He gets an additional 60% attack and defense, so that'd be 210. Yeah, so 210. And then an additional 30. So what is that, 240? And then he has 50% support, so 290. So we would multiply by equals this times 3.9. Ooh, you know, then we might be starting to get up to a number here. Let me double check that. If I subtract 2,000, does that get me to the number I was just at? Sorry, I'm doing math here off screen that you guys can't see. Oops, too much. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, hang on. Let me Control Z. Oh, one more time. All right, let me copy this. So, we're going to show you guys this in just half a second here. All right, you know, it'd be a little bit better, right? 8, 459. Okay, and then this is if we had the equipments on him, and then he gets 120% on super attack. Alright, I mean, he'd be a little bit better if you got the unique equips like that. Plus, you could give him more dodge. So if I switch over to here, right, I'm going to just, like, play future... I'm going to get future Gohan's, skips are on. I'm just going to get both of these active skills up really quickly. That gives, you know, future Gohan the extra defense buff for the rest of battle, so that is worth getting, right? There we go. Alright, not that we really have to worry about him too much here, but the less we have to worry about our, like, off-rotation here, you know, the better, so... anyway, the numbers you see on screen here, so this is his current calcs, right? Like, right here on the left side, this is currently what he's getting to here. So, again, this is his defense stat, multiplied by 5 for the leader skill, 1.05 for the links, and then he gets, what did I say, 290% with 50% support on rotation. So he gets 240% at the start of turn, and then he gets an additional 50% from Mai. Whenever she's on rotation, she gets 50%. So that's where that number was coming into play right there. It's slightly off because Dokkan rounds everything down, and you can see here I'm just using the raw numbers. So like right here, this will just be a flat 44,409, and then it would, you know, do this. But you can see we're within like 1. So it's not really a huge deal. And then again, right here, we multiply by 2.2 because he gets 120% on super attack effect. So, you know, he's getting 120%. 120% of this, if we multiply just by 1.2, right, is 207. But that's the buff that we have to add to the 173. That's why everything seems like it's one number higher than what it should be. You know, is because it's like we're multiplying by 5. We have two 200% leaders. That's a 400% buff. But in order to include this number in the multiplication, we have to add a 1 to it, so it's a total of 5 instead of 4. If we just multiply this by 4, that would be the increase that we're getting from the leader skill buff, but it would not be including this value. To then include this value, we have to add a 1 to it to make it a 5. So that's why we add like 1 to everything. That's why it's 1.05 for the links, because the link gives them 5%. Again, if we just multiply this by 5%, that would only be like 2,000, right? So that wouldn't help us out very much. All right, we can, again, do this rotation right here. Again, 50% support. He's at that same number right there. But over here, you can see if we boost his stats up 2%, these are the exact same formulas. He'd be at almost 100k defense higher if he had 2,000 more to stats right here. So they could definitely do with giving this Trunks his own unique equipments as well, just like they did the Int Trunks. And who knows, there is still an EX part coming to the celebration, so it is possible that that is coming. We just don't know yet. So there we go. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now, one more thing that this Trunks does is starting from the 8th turn, I believe, he loses his support, and he gains 60% attack and defense. Or, I'm sorry, he loses the 60% attack and defense, and he loses the 2 key 30% defense. He loses all of that. But he actually gains more defense. He loses the support and the attack. So his attack numbers go down, and his defense numbers go up. So he goes up to 150% at the start of turn. And then, again, the support goes away, so that is interesting. You know, it's like eventually he gets slightly more defense at the start of turn. What would that be here? We essentially just give him 60% more, so he'd be at like 4.5 with my on rotation. So, you know, it'd be a number. I won't spoil it for you guys. We'll get to it in the showcase here. I assume we just saw a similar number from him from his super attack, 6.38, yeah. One thing that this Trunks does do is he gets 30% crit on his super attack effect. So, again, you don't need to give this guy... Oh, we died. Okay, well, that sucks. Alright, so I'm working my way back to, you know, later into the fight here, but I figured I would show this rotation. You know, we got Trunks here next to future Gohan, who's giving him some... No, JK, he's giving him 50% support, though, so, you know, good work, champ. I thought he had something activated here, but no, I forgot. You know, that future Gohan has, like, All in the Family and links like that. He doesn't have Prepared for Battles, so I totally forgot. I think he has Saiyan Lineage. I think he has Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, like those kinds of links, which at the time for, like, Hybrid Saiyans was pretty decent, but, You know, for like this Trunks, it's not super great. So, but you know, we can see him here with some more support. This is a ton of support on this rotation, 100%, something like that. See, yeah, he's up to a 5.1 million attack stat here. I will try to cut and come back whenever we are on his 8th turn. What would that be? So that would be turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that would be turn, essentially, I think that would be turn 8. So I will cut and come back on turn 8. So I know I said I was going to cut and come back on turn 8, but I figured that this would be another good rotation to get here, though. This is a rotation without any support, so, you know, after future Gohan transforms, he no longer supports, so we can do this right here. Now, hopefully we just don't get supered on this Trunks right here, otherwise we would die, but, okay, let's do this. You know, this guy is supporting both of the other units on rotation here, so, you know, if he can just, like, guard, he would look, you know, he'd at least be able to do something, but even against the new red zone, like, stages, 300k defense with guard is not going to get you super far. It'll, you know, it'll help a little bit. You know, you'll still be taking less than, like, a damage with, or less than a unit with 300k defense. Oh, Trunks, please don't fail me, man. Okay, that's good. A double super's good. But I still don't think we can survive a super attack from Zamasu here with only, like, 400k defense. These bosses in here do, like, hit hard. Please don't fail me. Okay, good. Yeah, normals were fine, but if that had been a super, it would have been bad. So yeah, here he is at a 5.25 million attack stat with 6 out of his 7 links activated and no support. So, how does he take the super attack? 587 because we weren't guarding. That's not very good, guys. Anyway, we'll be right back. We're just getting more footage of Trunks as I go throughout this, so, you know, you guys let me know what you think about Trunks, but I think he kind of blows, like, majorly blows. Alright, I figured we would just get some more footage here. Oh, no, don't do that. Please dodge this. Okay, we survived. Oh, Zamasu, you funny, funny guy. So this time, again, all 6 out of 7 links activated here, and we do have support from STR. Are you ever going to get that 70% chance, you bum? Also, it's not going to be turn 8 for this guy. It's going to be turn 10 before this guy's, like, 7-turn buff wears off, because it's from the start of, like, his turn, so it should be turn 10 that we have to get to see this guy's full buff here. Ooh, 35k there with no guard. Again, has he guarded yet in this video? He might have. I'm browsing Twitter while I'm recording these videos. You know, I gotta do a lot of things at once here. You know, I'm a busy guy. So I'm not really paying the most attention whenever I'm doing these things. By the way, we gotta use this other Senzu Bean because we took a lot of damage there. Tech Trunks should be good for the rest of battle here, but, like, come on, dude. Anyway, we'll come back again. Next turn will be his last turn with his full buff up, and, you know, we'll have support again. So it is. We'll be back in just a second. Oh, no, we lost the domain. Well, this is going to be the last turn. Well, we might get one more turn with Trunks here, maybe. We'll see. He hasn't guarded yet for us yet, by the way. But we could potentially get one more turn with him. You know, we'll float some support onto the rotation. But here he is at 177k defense in all of its glory. Remember that he is getting an extra 60% defense here at the start of turn. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I did defense calcs earlier, but that was with 50% support on rotations, so, you know, we'll have to get one more rotation to see what I calced there, but, I mean, I guess I could show it. Hang on, let me back out the 50% from that. Oh, went too far. There we go. All right, so here's what he's at. There's his defense right here, 390. 390 is what he's going to be at here with his extra defensive buffs, so, again, this would be looking pretty nice right over here if, well, actually, no, it's slightly different. It doesn't matter. Listen, it's just look at this column right here. Right here. That's not very good, guys. All right. Let's get this rotation, and then we will get one more turn out of him. Oh, we're going to get the Dokkan attack. Trunks can't one-shot that AGL Zamasu, right? Or AGL Goku Black. Like, I mean, technically it's Zamasu, right? But his name is in Dokkan is Goku Black. We're not going to get the Dokkan attack here, of course. No, not with an 8 million attack stat. There's no way. There's no way. Let's see what STR Trunks gets up to here. I mean, it's going to be a lower number because we lose. What is it? We lose 60% attack right here. We basically trade 60% attack for 60% defense right here. So let's see. Let's see what he gets on up to. Tech Trunks, if you ever want to get that 70% chance, by the way, feel free. Like, he's not getting the 70% chance, and STR Trunks isn't getting the 50% chance to guard. There are enough Entrusted Will characters, right? Uh, high chance of guarding all attacks when there are 4 or more Entrusted Will category allies on the team. Yeah, we have the 2 future Gohans, the Int future Gohan, and the Int future Gohan's on Entrusted Will, right? He counts towards that, right? Is Int future Gohan on Entrusted Will? Surely he's on Entrusted Will. No, is he not? Hang on. Have we been doing this entire time and we couldn't even get the guard because I don't think Int Future Gohan is on Entrusted Will, guys. Oops. Well, but it's 4 or more. It doesn't say... Oh, another 4 or more it does. Okay, so we haven't been able to guard this entire showcase. My bad. It doesn't matter. I mean, all it would do is, you know, give him guard. Just pretend he had guard, guys. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Oh, we can't use any more items. Well, that's fine. Who has higher... Mine probably has more dodge, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, the friend has higher defense. It doesn't matter. Let's do this. Let's get back over to that next rotation. My bad, guys. I thought the Int Future Gohan was on Entrusted Will, but he is not. So, my bad, guys. All right, here we go. Our final rotation here. This, you know, he has his full defense up here, his extra 150%. We have STR Mai on here for 50% support right here. We've got 6 out of 7 links activated. He is at 200k defense right here at the start of turn. Again, I did do some funny little calcs for that. Let me slap my support back on there. There we go. So I can go ahead and switch over. And this is what his defense will be right here post super attack. Again, I'm a dum-dum who forgot to bring Entrusted Will characters onto this showcase. So, you know, it is what it is. He can't guard here. But ultimately, I mean, this is all we needed to see out of this guy were his actual numbers. Just envision that he had a 50% chance to guard as well. And we just got really unlucky. Just imagine that was the case, okay? Sorry it took me 16 minutes to figure that out, which, I mean, for me it was like an hour and a half, but for you guys it wasn't. You know, I'm going to blame it on... I don't really care about this guy at all, so... No, I should have paid attention. I thought I had Entrusted Will characters, but unless I'm just forgetting somebody, I don't think that Int Future Gohan is on Entrusted Will. Again, I didn't actually check, but let me double check here. You know, we can go to Future Saga. Where is the boy? Where is he? Int Future Gohan, where are you? Now I can't even find you on Future. There you are. Let me double check. Yeah, Bond Master and Disciple, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope. Yeah. Because it's a green one, right? Yeah, he is not on Entrusted Will. That is crazy. Alright, well. I guess the Super Saiyan is because he's, like, entrusted by... Oh, we died. Are we dead? Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, we survived. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys saw what Trunks did. I didn't. It's fine. We're going to end the video there. So, I'm going to go ahead and move into the breakdown. Thank you guys for watching if you're not interested in the breakdown. Again, sorry that I, you know, forgot the whole, 50% chance to guard, blah, you know. It doesn't affect any of his stats. Again, just imagine that we just got really unlucky and we didn't guard the entire time. Just imagine that in your brains. So, use your third eye to just imagine that we had guard there. But yeah, this guy blows. We'll talk about why I think he blows in his breakdown, though. All right, this is Readiness to Defy a God, Super Saiyan Trunks Future. His leader skill is Entrusted Will, category Key +3, HP attack and defense 77%, or Tech and STR, ooh, Key +3, HP attack and defense 40%. You know, be sure you get this guy farmed up for the EZA area. You know, you need him for the current ones to get your 50-ticket multi, and you never know when you're going to need this guy for a future one. You know, this leader skill could come in handy in the future in another EZA area. I think at some point within maybe the next 18 months, I'm just going to say 18 months tentatively, we're going to get another future celebration that's going to be Vegeta and Rose, or like Vegeta and Goku Black. I'm just going to throw that out there that we're going to get that at some point in the future. And, you know, maybe they give us some more free-to-play units. And, you know, maybe you need this guy for an EZA area in the future, and this guy's leader skill is what you want to use. So, you know, just keep that in mind. It's like, it's not just now if you don't farm this guy that you're going to need him in the future. Or it's not just now that you need this guy. You could need him again in the future for another EZA area for another free ticket multi. So, get him done now. Otherwise, you'll regret it. So... His super attack is the Burning Attack. Raises attack for 1 turn. Causes supreme damage to the enemy with a medium chance of performing a critical hit. So that's a 30% attack raise for 1 turn and a 30% crit chance for 1 turn. This is pretty bad. No defense here. Guys, he is not hitting good defense numbers. Imagine a world where, we did this multiplied by 1.3. It's still not great, but it's better. That with guard, I'm like, maybe we survive some attacks. Attacking defense, 150%. Attacking defense, 120% when key is 9 or more. Additional attack and defense, 60% start a turn, and all allies key +2 in defense +30% for 7 turns from the start of turn. I mean, at least he's supporting. That's pretty cute. He's giving some support. Yay. You can feel good whenever he dies. Defense +150% starting from the 8th turn. So essentially right here, he already has 90% defense. If he gets the additional 60 here and then 30 here for a total of 90 because this, does include himself. So essentially you trade this 60% attack right here for 60% extra defense. 60 plus 90 is 150. So you lose this 60% attack. You keep essentially the 90% defense, but now it's all for you, and then you steal the attack, and it becomes 150. Does that make sense? Am I speaking in riddles? This is 90% defense to Trunks. You gain 60. You lose 60 attack. All right? I hope that makes sense. You also lose the key, and the allies lose 30% as well. But I mean, listen, this guy. It's not like he becomes good on the 8th turn. Also, when are you going to the 8th turn? I don't know. Now, right here, high chance of guarding all attacks when there are another four or more Entrusted Will category allies on the turn, or on the team. Let me go ahead and pull open Entrusted Will really quickly. Guys, this blows. First of all, there's no leader for it. Second of all, these are the 2 newest units on it. After that, it drops off a massive, huge dookie cliff. This guy is the 6th anniversary. Guys, this is so bad. This category, this has got to be top 10 worst categories in the game. Oh my goodness. And we're missing Super Trunks, I guess. We're missing Super Trunks. My bad. The god Super Trunks. Link skills are good, though. They're just basic Super Saiyan links. So you can find plenty of, linking partners for them. Lots of 200% leaders as well. Trunks units are like Gohan units. They have 1,000,000 categories, and so he has 1,200% leaders. We like to see that at least. Lots of variety where you can get killed with this guy. Again, his stats are extremely low, even post EZA. He needs some exclusive equipments bad. And then again, these are his best linking partners, all just a bunch of Super Saiyan units, mostly just Vegeta family Super Saiyans. So, let me know what you guys think about this STR Trunks. Am I being too tough on him? Am I not being fair to him? It's not like we have this guy in the game, right? It's not like there's a mission for Entrusted Will against. Is it this one? Is this the Entrusted Will mission? Is this guy? It's not like there's an Entrusted Will mission for this boss that hits a 2.1 million damage super and a 600,000 attack stat. It's not like, oh, by the way, delete that. We don't want to mislead people. It's not like, this guy exists right here with this 380k defense. No, not like the Entrusted Will mission or like the Entrusted Will fight could use some help. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to catch you guys next time.